everybody lay church today. It's been a church here since the 1200s.
I mean, there's graves inside the actual church.
The graves are inside, George, because there was an idea that this is all consecrated ground. And by being buried inside the church, it increased your possibilities of going to heaven. But we'll walk along. There's a really quite creepy bit here as we go through. It's quite dark. What it's like here at night, I don't know. It might take your eyes a while to adjust to going in here.
It's getting creepier.
Have a look inside here and look at how dark it is.
The camera doesn't show that because it overexposes, but it's almost pitch black in here.
Pitch dark in here. So we'll have a wander around and we'll have a look at Dr. James MacDonald's Memorial Celtic Cross, which is directly ahead of us here. So, this is the memorial cross to Dr. James MacDonald. He is a man associated with the Royal Victoria Hospital in Belfast, and he's one of the first people there to actually make use of anaesthetics. Chloroform is used.
So why do they stop burying people in churches then?
Well, it's an interesting tale, George. The reason being, by digging down into the church, 6 foot down, to bury somebody within the church, it weakened the foundations. So they actually had to reduce the number of people that were buried in churches because it made the churches unstable.
So in the past, when people were going to sign contracts, they did a handshake, and they used this stone over here to confirm the contract.
Yeah, they would put their hands through it, they would shake hands, and a contract would be agreed. It was also apparently used for weddings, and the couple, one hand from one side, one from the other, to get married. I've read somewhere that the church stopped this because it meant that they couldn't get payment for marriage ceremonies themselves. Well, we're now in St Cuthbert's Church near Dunluce Castle. Now, this church dates back to the 1630s. There was a medieval church here before that. The church was used right through until the early 1820s, when its state of repair was so poor that they actually moved and went to Bushmills, where there was a church that they used there.
If you look at the left of Dunluce Castle, right here, you can clearly see the remains of the old town of Dunluce.
The actual name of the church, St Cuthbert's, is very rare. It's the only church in the whole of the island of Ireland by that name. St Cuthbert was a saint from Northumberland, which is an awful long way from here. So how it got its name, I'm not quite sure, but it's the only church in the whole of Ireland that's called St Cuthbert's. Okay folks, thanks ever so much for watching. That's another video that we've now completed. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. It costs absolutely nothing. And if you hit that like button on there, the bell on it will then let you know when we have another video on, and that will come immediately to you, so you'll see what we're up to next.